Hi everyone, my name's Joelle. Welcome to day 14 of the 28-day head-to-toe yoga challenge. We are halfway there. And today we have some yummy stretches for the abs and core to complement yesterday's strength work for that same area. So finding a nice tall seat with the hands in prayer to the chest, the eyes closed, and starting to breathe nice and deep. Let's open the eyes. Bring the feet a little bit wider than hips width apart and start rocking the knees from side to side so the hands can stay behind us to keep the chest nice and lifted. Just opening up here a little bit through the entire center of the body, into the hips as well. And the next time your knees are over to the right, hold here. And we'll walk the hands over towards the right. So the hands are close to the right hip for a nice deep ab stretch. And if you want a really deep ab stretch, you might see if you could lower onto the elbows. Just an option. So always take what's right for you and just notice where you feel this as you breathe deeply into all of our stretches today. And let's lift up on out of that one. Take a few more windshield wipers here, rocking the knees left and right, and then holding them to the left, walking the hands around towards that left hip. Maybe you stay up on the palms or fingertips, and maybe you've got the space to lower one or both elbows down to the mat behind you. Probably feeling this through the lower back and the side body as well. And notice how this feels, particularly after yesterday's practice. And then we'll simply kind of rock our legs out from behind us so we can meet in Sphinx pose. Is there anything a good Sphinx pose can't do, I ask you? Bring the elbows a little bit further forward this time and press into the palms as you inhale to straighten the arms and exhale to lower down. So keep that motion going here, flowing from a Sphinx pose to a Cobra pose. And you don't need to extend the elbows all the way, even just lifting an inch or two up each time will do it. Will probably intensify that stretch in the abs. Beautiful. Let's press our way back now, meeting in hands and knees, so we can step that right foot forward into a lunge. Give it a little help with the hand if you need to. And bringing the left elbow to the outside of that right knee for a twisted lunge. So you can bring the hands together in front of the heart. Using that elbow to encourage a little bit of a deeper twist towards the right and squeezing the back glutes to sink the hips forward. And let's come out of that one back to hands and knees. And come to a kneeling position. I'll just face you so you can see better. Place the right hand out to the side and lift the left arm up and over towards the side. And then leaning back, so turning the chest towards the ceiling here. Another really deep, nice stretch. And we'll sway our way out of that one. Left hand comes down, right arm up and over. Tilting the chest towards the ceiling, leaning back a little bit. Inhaling here. And exhale to come back out of it. Coming back to hands and knees, stepping the left foot into that lunge. And right elbow to the outside of left knee. Pressing the hands together to deepen the twist. Squeezing the glutes to sink the hips. And twisting just a little bit further with every exhale. And we come back to center. Back to hands and knees, sitting back onto your heels. And then propping yourself up on the toes. And lifting the hips up for camel pose. So you can bring the hands to the lower back and simply encourage the hips forward. as the chest comes towards the sky again. Or if you've got a little bit more space, you could lower the fingertips onto the heels behind you, squeezing the glutes to press the hips further forward. Maybe the gaze comes up towards the sky, or you could keep the chin on the chest. And to come out of this one, bring the hands back to the lower back, lifting up and sitting all the way back down into child's pose. Arms alongside the body, hips towards heels, forehead towards the mat. Come back to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And let's roll our way back up. Finding a comfortable seat here, maybe the legs crossed in front of you. Hands interlaced behind the head, and let's just inhale to lean ourselves back, supporting the back of the head with the hands. Just leaning a little bit further back to open up through those abs. Final stretch here for today. Raising the heart. And gently releasing, hands back in front of the chest to prayer pose. And allowing a few final inhales here together to fill the belly once more. And exhale to let everything go. Noticing how this went for you today, how you're feeling halfway through our challenge now. And we'll keep it going tomorrow in day 15, so make sure you don't miss it. We'll have a flow centered around our lower back. And until then, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.